Hello internet, it's Peekaboo again. Sorry about the crappy quality and sound on my videos, cause not everyone lives with their parents and has infinite money to spend on stuff, so I'm using my computer's webcam. Hey baby. So, right now my video is gonna be about my snake eyes piercing. I don't know if you can see that. If not, I'll put some images up on my Tumblr for you to take a gander at. I'm just making this because I get a lot of questions about my piercing. A lot of stupid ones, but this isn't a common piercing, so I can understand that there's some, concern and confusion about it. First of all, this is just one piercing, it's not two piercings like Venom's. They're up there, that's just two vertical tongue rings with straight barbells. Snake eyes, it's the one horizontal piercing with a curved barbell, kinda like an eyebrow piercing, but it's still the standard 14 gauge size for a tongue ring. If you do get it done, don't get 16 gauge because it's going to reject and rip out through your tongue, and that's going to be unpleasant. Not a lot of people have this. I have people asking me where I got it done and stuff. Not everyone can get this piercing. A lot of people don't have the anatomy for it. If you don't have the anatomy for it and you get it done, what's gonna happen is you're gonna lose some feeling in the tip of your tongue, and the taste buds on the tip of your tongue are gonna not work right anymore, and those are the ones that taste sweet things. And I'm pretty lucky I had the anatomy to get it done, because when I went to get it done, the piercer, he told me to stick out my tongue, and I did the standard, oh, he's gonna pierce my tongue thing, I'm gonna let him look at the underneath of my tongue to see where my veins are, so I went like this. And he's like, what the hell are you doing? And he just grabbed my tongue and stuck a needle through the tip without forceps, so I don't know if you can tell my piercing is kind of crooked, but it was really painful, so I'm not taking it out and getting it redone. Plus it was really hard finding a piercer willing to do it, because a lot of stuff can go wrong with this, because all the nerve endings are in the tip of your tongue. But luckily I do have the anatomy for it, and it healed just fine. A lot of people told me to just get Venoms, but I actually don't have the anatomy for Venoms. The way my veins are placed on my tongue is really weird. So if I got Venoms, they would just be really close together and they'd look really weird. So yeah, it's just one barbell. A lot of people ask me if it's dermals. It's not. You can't get dermals on your tongue. Don't ask to get dermals on your tongue, because it doesn't work like that. It's too soft and fleshy. A common question is, did it hurt? Yes, it really hurt, because it's right at the tip of your tongue where all the nerves are, and it hurts for a few days afterwards, well, right after it goes numb and you can't really feel it anymore, except for the fact that you have a huge chunk of metal in your mouth, right at the tip of your tongue, and the balls they put on it are huge, so it makes you hideously aware that your tongue is too big for your mouth. So for a few days I was walking around like this. I'm really glad I got the smaller balls on my tongue ring. I changed it out in 3 days. So I didn't change out the barbell because stores like Spencer's and stuff, they don't sell the proper curved barbells. You need a super long one. And eyebrow rings aren't long enough, and belly button rings have the wrong curvature. So if you get this piercing, don't put those in your tongue. So when I did have the big balls on my tongue, the first balls he wanted to put on were standard regular piercing barbell size, and that was just ridiculous, so I asked him to put smaller ones on. So he gave me like medium sized balls, like normal Monroe size. Like my Monroe ball is really small because I like my jewelry balls to be really small. But like normal size of the pierce, so it's like twice the size of this ball. And he like put those on my tongue instead, and it like really screwed up my speech. Like it gave me a really bad lisp, and no one could understand what I was saying until I took them off. And if I still had them on, I still probably would be talking funny. Like now I don't lisp anymore, which is pretty cool. Like I do sometimes, that's just the way my voice is, but other than that, this tongue ring doesn't really screw with anything. Like it took me about 2 weeks to learn how to eat though, because I guess I didn't know this, but the tongue is really involved in eating. So a lot of times I would bite it and it's really painful on your teeth, so I would recommend getting acrylic balls. I don't bite it anymore though, I've gotten like used to it, which is really good because it hurts like hell when you bite it. Trying to think, there's a lot of stuff people ask me. Yeah, it does interfere with getting a job. Luckily my job is, like, the managers and stuff are really cool. But I actually tried to get a second job at Jimmy John's. Like, I had my septum piercing in because I forgot to flip it up into my nose. And I turned in the app and they told me I would have the job if I took that crap out of my tongue. And I was like, nah, man. Because I love this thing, it's cute. And it's called snake eyes. Like some people call it a scoop. A scoop is completely different. Like scoop and banana piercings, that's a surface piercing, like on like the top of your tongue to look like venoms. That's a really bad idea because all the movement and stuff, like the way your tongue is like two separate muscles. That's why you can split it, and fusing them together as one just isn't a good idea. It's really bad. The jewelry is going to move around a lot, and obviously your tongue doesn't stay the same size all the time, like fat, skinny. So even then, if my tongue is out in the skinny position, like my bars like stick out just because I want an extra long barbell. But yeah, like if you do want this piercing, it's gonna be really hard to find a piercer. It took me like 6 months to find someone willing to do it, and the only reason the guy did it is because he's an idiot. Yeah, don't, if you live in Tucson like I do, don't go to Justin at Sacred Art. Like the girl piercers there are really amazing. And the tattoo artists are awesome. Like Lenny Mental is like godly with tattoos, but if Justin's the only piercer there, just walk out. He doesn't know what he's doing. A lot of people here agree that he is terrible, and I can tell he didn't know what he was doing when I went there because he was wearing ear weights in his ears as jewelry, and you shouldn't wear those for more than half an hour. Like, I know my ear stuff, because look at that shit. But yeah, that's it. I'm done rambling, I guess. Just, it's a cool piercing. Don't do it yourself because you're just gonna fuck yourself up. There's a cat on my ass. And just really research your piercings. Make sure you're going to someone you trust. Make sure that they check your anatomy and use forceps and dry your tongue off before they do it. And use mouthwash beforehand, because that's really important that they make you use mouthwash. Oh, so after you get it done, I really forgot this, it's really important. I did sea salt soaks once in the morning after I woke up, because my mouth would be all nasty, and once before I went to sleep. And then just non-alcoholic mouthwash after you like put anything in your mouth, like anything to drink besides water, anytime you eat anything, anytime you smoke. Just keep it clean, because tongue infections are not fun, and these have a really high rejection rate, so but luckily I got to keep mine. It does heal really fast. This healed in like 5 days. It's just I couldn't eat for like 2 weeks because I couldn't figure out how. And yep, that's it. I'm gonna make another video about my contacts, if you can see them, because I just want to do a review of them, and this video is running kind of long, so I'll just do another video. So I'm gonna be wearing the same thing.